wrote when at Morrison's in Hawick. Well, after going to Morrison's in Hawick. It's called Checkout 63. The line is 10 men long, 10 men, 3 boys and 4 old dears. But then she doesn't know, look up or speak but for the brief hello. Her voice is hard to hear above the noise of screaming kids and repetitious beeps. Her hands move automatically. She sweeps 1,000 packets over crimson glass and offers us assistance as we pass to bag the objects piling up in heaps. So this is work, we think, not ours but hers. We're doctors, lawyers, architects, chauffeurs, all going home, though none of us enjoys the restless shuffle down this noisy road. The second we step out of here, we know our bills are paid, our mortgages secure. And if hard work meant progress, so would she. By now she'd be a slick entrepreneur, not manning tills all week, aged 63, despite being sick and told that work's the cure. That is, if cigs, not banks, were why she's poor. This is a poem I wrote about insomnia, and it's just about the kind of state you get in where you think you're about to fall asleep, but it's just not happening. It's called Insomnia. Shadow of a dream, cast black across the gold red edge of my vision, far as the river's end. Soft as the tongues of mist that touch the stream in dull collision. Why have you sent an ocean here? Why did you send the impossible object? The cold sea gleaming green. Should I envision a boat as light as amber? Unanchor and ascend these boiling yellow waves, unaided through the chalk black smoke of my own terror. Tell me, for whose sake must I walk these charcoal shorelines to the caves, or be the bearer of a torch that burns the sockets? Who will take my arm and lead me gently from the city of graves? You have come nearer. When will I fall asleep? When will I wake? This next one's called Belle Labette, and it was after watching a really old black and white film about the Beauty and the Beast. It was just amazing. Why did I struggle through the leafy fen by the light of the moonlit sea and stray to a dark cave hidden deep in the glen, then wander around through the woods all day and follow a fiend to his starry den? Why, when the creature who hypnotised me with great jade eyes and incandescent mane threw open the doors and cried, "You are free," did I make him a promise to return and see his magnificent lair again, though his claws were sharp and his whiskers burned as we lay beneath the enchanted bough? Why did I break it, and why do I yearn to return there? What does it matter now? This next poem is called Doorway, and it's based on a short story I wrote about a kind of middle-class, middle-aged woman who's just sitting there, like she's got no friends, and she wakes up one morning and when she looks out of the window, it's the apocalypse, and she's just all on her own. It's called Doorway. Downstairs, the kitchen is silent all morning. Even the rain makes no sound on the window. The postman strides by like a tiger, neon black and white behind glass doors. Baking apple pie, drinking hot chocolate, short in my slippers, reading last week's paper, I almost feel happy, but the silence, ribboned through birdsong, wrapped ornately round vases and decorative teapots, pulls tighter, drawing an awful corset of strained light around everything. Across the patio, the damp breadcrumbs spread out, dissolve into dots, and each starling hops onto the burning white stone by the hedgerow. The oak trembles gently as the lascivious green tongue of spring licks its leaves like paws. I am growing jealous of nature, watching its pure colours dance in silence. I butter croissants, spread the jam on thick, eat each gold crescent whole. The postman drops his mailbag on the front step and looks up. A light hits his shadow. Tying my nightgown belt up, I fling the doors wide to pristine darkness, vibrant and endless. The neon silver rain falls like great sheets of wet ice. Hailstones cascade down footless streets, leaving the concrete white. I feel at once that a catastrophe has come and recognise the signs: a lit sky, circles of dark crimson rain, and the sparkle of flame on the hill. Dozens of sirens whine at once. The melody of distant terror peals out. Dragging the bright red bag inside, I light a high fire in your front room hearth and settle on the rug with the letters. One by one, I tear them all in half. They crumple in the flame, and the sight of each pale world's end is such a fine thing. It is peace, for not one of these letters is mine. and through the blind storms, no man seeks out my doorway. And this is the last one. I was just imagining what would happen if there was an earthquake in Harrods and they were just desperate to sell things at basically the exact same prices, because I just hate Harrods. It's called 3 for a tenner. I heard that an earthquake hit Harrods today. They put on a sale for the rest of the day. Glassware and statues, alarm clocks and crockery smashed in a landslides of vacuums and cutlery on special offer. They're useless, but hey, they're 3 for a tenner, so what do you say? I heard that an earthquake hit Harrods today. They were pricing things up on the curb where they lay. Cupcakes and sandwiches flattened by ashtrays, hampers and handbags demolished by lampshades, and soaking wet pies are the deal of the day. They're 3 for a tenner, so what do you say? I heard that an earthquake hit Harrods today, but nobody minded. They came anyway, like nothing had happened, for face creams and sweets, and sat in the nail bars while out on the streets I loaded the skips up and drove them away. They're 3 for a tenner, love. What do you say? Thanks very much.